Hey, what's up, folks? This is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, channel that always has your back, tells it like it is. Well, today's video is the long-awaited update and release of the KCS and KCC white paper, essentially. So this is the KuCoin token and the KuCoin chain. So we got some really bullish news, some bullish updates on this one. I personally am very bullish on this token. I don't know if a lot of people have sort of slept on this one or missed it, but there is so much opportunity here, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video. So that being said, we're going to be looking at the highlights of the white paper. We'll be combing through that. I'm also going to end up showing you the chart, do a little chart analysis for where we're at currently, and we'll take a look at coin market cap and see where we're at in terms of holders and opportunity here. So there is a ton of opportunity, all right? So after that, we'll be wrapping it all up with some final thoughts where I'll bring it all together. So stick around for that. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like button. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you click the bell, you'll be made aware whenever I post time-sensitive content just like this. And now, let's get it going. So we're going to kick off today's video by talking about the highlights of the KCS white paper. So step one is improving the KCC ecosystem. Now, the way we're going to do that, so we're going to build basic tool chain for the blockchain. We're going to connect the centralized and the decentralized. We're going to build a global open developer platform. We're going to build a decentralized autonomous community. That's very important for moving forward. They're going to build cross-chain interoperability protocols, extremely important because the future is definitely cross-chain, and expand performance and capacity to handle the demands for greater scale and performance. Now, the second part here is the continuous growth and redistribution plan. So this figures into tokenomics, all right? Now, what we've got here is the KCS continuous growth redistribution. So for the founding team, first of all, we're going to do a direct burn of 20 million tokens. So 20 million KCS taken right off the market. Big time move, right? Next, we've got rewards for KCS holders and incentives for contributors. And all of this is out of 90 million tokens, by the way, that have been locked. So we're allocating 20 million there. We've got a gift to the KCS Management Foundation, a 5-year linear release of 25 million tokens. And for advisors and angel investors, a gift to the KCS Management Foundation of 7 million tokens and 18 million tokens that are held and released linearly over the next 5 years. Now, lastly, we're going to do a quick review here of the KCS ecosystem, okay? So looking at the ecosystem as the highlights here, that we kind of break it out 3 different ways. So we've got decentralization, we've got centralization, and Web3. So on the decentralization side, we've got loan products, gas fee, liquidity mining. Then we've got stake KCS. We've got game NFT service and transaction fees and resource consumption fees. Under centralization, we've got KCS bonus. That bonus in particular, you know, that's your daily bonus for trading fees that gives, it's sent out basically as a percentage of those daily trading fees for anybody who's holding the token. I think you had to have 6 tokens to do that. So totally awesome. Then we've got Spotlight, we've got Burning Drop, and Fee Discount. And then lastly, in Web 3.0, we got DIDS. We've got a whole section here on NFTs, transactions, ownership rights, management, and then we have game, social, work, and metaverse. So now let's look at how they actually plan to accomplish this by looking at the white paper itself, and then we'll take a look at the chart and coin market cap. All right, so now we're looking at the actual white paper that they released for KCS. Now, there's a few things I wanted to show you here. So first of all, it says, from geeks to mass adoption, not only lowers the threshold for the use of crypto technology, pushes it towards mass adoption at both the technical and application level but it also means that every participant in the KCS ecosystem has the opportunity to become a manager. Every voice counts. Based on this vision, we established the KCC GoDAO Foundation and formed the GoDAO community. So that's really important, right? Now it says the current GoDAO community is mainly made up of community members from the KuCoin exchange ecosystem and the KCC ecosystem. So in the early stages, the core development team, core operations team, and consultant team of KCS, as well as ambassadors from all over the world, will participate in it to help the community run it better and assist the GoDAO community to complete the organizational construction from 0 to 1. Now, we've got two phases here. So we've got the early phase and we've got the autonomous phase. Now, the early phase, we brought together the KuCoin core team, KCC GoDAO Foundation, investment institutions, angel investors, and a few KCS holder community representatives and professional fund management institutions to establish the KCS Management Foundation, which will be responsible for KCS future development, decision-making, investment uses, etc. Right? So in this early phase, we've got research and development, liquidity support, funding, and link resources within the ecosystem. So those are all critically important. Then scrolling down within the autonomous phase, so it says here in the later stages, when the foundation of the KCS ecosystem had been laid, we'll gradually try to establish more efficient, autonomous, and community-based protocols and tools and gradually remove power from the KCS Management Foundation. So what they're talking about here basically is decentralization further as time goes on. That's their goal. Now, the management authority of the GoDAO community will be mainly reflected in the following areas. So we have the ecosystem of KuCoin Exchange itself. We've got the KCC ecosystem for the chain. We've got payment systems and Web3 ecosystem. Now, it also says in the above four areas, we'll focus on the following plans. So we have the KCS GoDAO Analyst Program, KCS GoDAO Listing Program, the KCS GoDAO Investment Plan, and the KCS GoDAO Benefits Sharing Program. So we believe that under the professional management and promotion of the foundation's team, the KCS ecosystem will be further improved. And I would agree 100% with that. So I love that they have a planned approach here along with two phases and that they'll be building towards decentralization. Now, let's take a look over at TradingView and see what's happening with the current chart for KCS. So I wanted to show you this, that currently it is still trending within the trend lines that I outlined in my last video. It looks like it could very well finish the year within this trend, which basically takes it somewhere between, let's say, $25 and $45 or so, if it stays within that. If we have a good bull run, a pickup here in the second quarter, it could go definitely well above this. All right. Now, this uptrend coincides with an overall downtrend in volumes. So this is for the crypto industry as a whole, not necessarily just KuCoin, but the industry. So I'm not really too concerned about that at the moment. Regarding the RSI for where it's at, looks like it's a little overbought at the moment. So this could be dipping down a little bit further. Let me go ahead and zoom in on this so you can see what this looks like. So from here, we could be dipping down a little further down towards this bottom trend. Not really anything to be concerned about, okay? Going back here, what I do like is if you look at the market cipher, we have got a lot of green inflow here throughout with KCS. So we had some big green inflow pretty much all through 2021, big time inflow. Had a little bit of outflow at the beginning of this year, and then ever since, it looks like we're going green again. So a lot of opportunity here with KCS. That's the whole point of this video, is to say there's a ton of opportunity, right? Now, lastly, if we go over to Coin Marketcap, there's a few things here that are really important. So as of today, this is March 31st, 2022, the market cap is only 1.6 billion. So I usually do a comparison with centralized exchanges to Binance, since they're sort of the gold standard, the biggest one, you know, the flag bearer. Well, the current Binance market cap as of today was 71.6 billion. So what that means is that in order to equal Binance, KuCoin has the potential to do a roughly 45x from where it is today. So that is a massive amount of potential. All right. Now, something else here, you can see the current circulating supply is roughly 80 million KCS. Per that, white paper and the update, eventually the highest this is going to be around 100 million. That's it. So originally, it was supposed to be around 200 million. Well, with the additional 20 million tokens they're burning, continued burns, basically it'll only be around 100 million. So that is very bullish. So even though it says circulating supply is only 47%, it's actually 80.1%. So it's significantly higher than that. All right. Now, the other big thing that I wanted to share with you is the amount of holders. So right now we have 5,114 token holders. And this is important because if you look at it over 3 months, let me show you this. Look at this. So just starting out the year, it was down around 4,800. Now it's at 5,100. So we've added basically, let's say 100 token holders a month. So with 9 more months this year, we could add another 900. We could easily be at 6,000 by the end of the year, if not higher than that. So as more holders come on board, that stabilizes it further and the coin will continue to move up in value. So I see that as a really good thing. Also, the way that this coin is set up, that you're earning those rewards based on the daily trading volume. Well, the more trading volume, that happens is bullish for this coin. And by all accounts, it looks like we should have some good months coming up for the rest of this year. So what I'm getting at here is when we were in the bearish period from roughly the end of December through, most of March, that's when those trading fees are the lowest. So as things become more bullish, trading fees go up, the more you can earn by holding KCS. All right. So overall here, a lot of bullish news in this one, and I will be wrapping it up in a couple of minutes for some final thoughts. All right. Here at the Keeping It Real Finance channel, we need your support. All of the content on this channel is entirely organic, meaning we did the video on a topic that we simply like, or we did it because of a request from one of you, our viewers. So that being said, if you enjoyed today's video and would like to support the channel, there are multiple ways you can do that to help us to continue to create and level up our content. Our affiliate links will be available in the video description to cover platforms we endorse and use ourselves. Support the channel today and earn sign-up bonuses along the way. We also have a merch shop available with links below the video or directly by visiting KIRfinance.myspreadshop.com, where we offer tons of great designs and product options. We've got everyone in the family covered. Help support us by picking up merch and sharing your photo on social media. We may even send you an NFT. Speaking of NFTs, at OpenSea.io we have our NFT series, The Liberty or Death Crossroads, available now. Pick one up today and enjoy special upcoming perks and exclusive content with our planned upcoming courses, Patreon, and Discord group. If you're a reader and simply looking to step up your game in personal finance, I also wrote a book in 2015 titled Driving Through Potholes: Financial Strategy and Life Lessons for Those Looking to Rediscover the American Dream. The book is available now at Amazon in Kindle and paperback. And lastly, if you'd simply like one-on-one consulting, feel free to reach out anytime at keepingitreal since1982@gmail.com. We greatly appreciate your support today, and now let's get back to the video. Alright, so for some final thoughts today on the release of this KCS white paper. I find it extremely important. What it's doing is it's laying out a plan for the future, a solid plan. It's showing where KuCoin is investing. Extremely important for the exchange, for that KCC chain, for the the ecosystem, all of it. It really needed this. They needed to lay out this. It's basically like a roadmap is what they laid out here, okay? Now, burning the additional 20 million coins, that's a really big deal. Like I talked about when I was looking at Marketcap, I mean, if you kind of rework the tokenomics on this one, we've already got 81% of the supply out there. And just to equal Binance would be a 45x from today. So there's an absolute monster amount of potential here with KuCoin. Now, you know, KuCoin in particular, what they're really known for is they're known for listing projects first and early. They're definitely known for that. And then I would say they're probably also known for prizes, competitions. You know, they've got all kinds of prize things going on a daily basis with KuCoin. And along with that, along with the release of this paper, they've even got prizes going for this. So all you have to do if you want to be involved in these, obviously you would need to sign up for KuCoin. And I do have referral links in the video description, so by all means check those out to get that referral. If you go through one of those, you sign up on the KuCoin, all you have to do is, like I said, hold 6 KCS in order to get those daily rewards, that percentage of trading fees. But on top of that, with the release of this, they had what's kind of interesting. It's basically like quiz questions. They're super easy. And with each quiz question, you're staking part of your KCS towards it. So kind of interesting how they're doing this. I didn't really understand this at first when I was first doing it. I was just kind of answering quiz questions left and right because each time you do, it gives you a lottery ticket towards potentially earning some of those prizes, right? So of course we want to do that. But when I was doing that, all of a sudden it said, hey, you don't have enough KCS left. After I had answered, you know, like 50 questions, I was like, wait a minute. I looked and it's like, oh shoot, I was pulling my KCS the whole time. So as part of this though, you will get your KCS back. It's only temporarily gone for basically a week. Okay, that's the time limit here. So the bottom line is, if you see the opportunity here, you should absolutely take the chance to go for those lottery tickets and stake that KCS. Okay, so really important there. Now, bottom line in all of it, KuCoin itself, I actually really like KuCoin. It offers just a ton of features overall. No, I'm not paid to, you know, shill this video or nothing like that. But it offers a ton of features. It's a really good exchange. You never have any issue when you're transferring in or out, super easy. All you really have to do is get the hang of moving money between accounts. So on KuCoin, you know, they got their main account, the trading account, various accounts. Primarily what I'm doing is just moving money back and forth between the main and trading accounts. And it works really easily. You know, what I buy on KuCoin, I buy a lot of PDEX, I buy a lot of Cadena. Some of the other ones I've been talking about recently on the channel are on here, you know, QRDO, for example, Credo, you know, there's quite a few others. So there's tons and tons of coins on here, a lot of coins. So with everything that they released here, though, having a map now, you know, having the early version of the early phase plus the autonomous phase, I really like that. And I think you just need to look at this one kind of like how Binance was before the Binance Smart Chain came out. KuCoin makes a lot of moves that are in step with Binance, almost to a T. It follows Binance's, the path that Binance has set. And so that being said, if you look at Binance, the BNB coin wasn't worth crap for a really long time. It was really low, right? All of a sudden, the Binance Smart Chain came alive and it explodes. Well, I think this KCS token could do the exact same thing. You know, case in point, look at Crow token with Crypto.com. I sort of slept on that one. I just thought, you know, I don't know if this thing will ever come alive. Well, now they have the Kronos chain, and sure enough, it's come alive big time. So I think the exact same thing could happen here with KuCoin and KCS. That's why I'm very bullish on this one. It's a position I hold. I even like hitting the little button every single day for the cash register where it gives me my, you know, rewards, etc. Really like that. And so very, very big opportunity here with KuCoin moving forward. Okay, so that being said, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, definitely make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget that I am also on Twitter at KIR Finance, where you can find me tweeting and retweeting on a regular basis. Check me out there. And lastly, for a friendly reminder, this is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, channel that always has your back, tells it like it is, and I will see you on the next one. Later.